Hey guys, I recently picked up this Sauder storage cabinet on Amazon, so I thought we'd do a video unboxing it, putting it together, and seeing what we think about it. It comes in 3 different finishes. Also, it comes in 3 different sizes. Mine has the oak finish, and it's the middle size. I've been stacking all this stuff in this corner of the house for way too long. Let's all hide it in a cabinet. Now also, this thing does have a little bit of weight to it. It's about 80 pounds and kind of a big box. Be careful. Don't break it getting it into your house, and don't break your back. Alright, let's build it. Got the box all opened up, and right on top, instructions. We're going to move on to step 1. We have this box here that has all our hardware in it. I haven't opened it. You may think, well, how do you know there's hardware in there? Ta-da! Labeled. In the hardware bag, we have the hinges, we have some handles, we have stickers, we have brackets. Now the nice thing is everything is numbered. See, like this is bag 29. So don't just go dumping everything out. Wait till it tells you to grab bag 29 and then open 29. Step 1 is piece X and putting these corner brackets number 22 on there using screws number 16. Now here's piece X. You can see it labeled on the end. Got our 5 brackets on. Keep in mind you are screwing plastic brackets into particle board. Now is not the time to pretend you're in a strongman contest. Nice and snug. You make it too tight, you'll strip it out. Don't do that. Next we need board Q, which is right here. Again, it's marked along the edge. We're going to use screws numbered 38 and 2 of the magnetic latches or catches, and they are number 28. Those go on like so. And by the way, so far all we've needed is a Phillips screwdriver. For the next step, we're going to flip board Q over, and we're going to attach board X, which is the first one we played with, using those same number 16 screws. So it's going to look something like this. All the holes are pre-drilled, so just line up your holes and put those same screws in. Next is board P, which I have right here. And you're supposed to put this safety strap on. It looks like this. And I'm not going to do that part. We need to get 2 board W's on the opposite side where the safety strap goes, using 8 screw number 33. We have both of those sides attached. You can see just, again, Phillips screws on this side. And then that's what it looks like from this side. For the next step, we need the upright that is labeled O, and we are going to put these brackets, looks like on opposing sides along the top edge there. The brackets are number 27. And we're using those same short number 16 screws that we've used in 2 previous steps. So here's what those brackets are going to look like. You can see they're kind of staggered, obviously, because you have a screw going this way and a screw going that way. For the next step, we're attaching O, that's the upright we were just playing with, to X, which is the piece that we put those magnetic pieces on earlier. You're going to want to lay this flat when you put these together. If you do this standing up, those screws aren't going to hold the weight of O. It's going to fall off to the side, it's going to break the board, and you'll be done building it now. To attach it, we're using screws 33, and it looks like 2 of them are used, 1 on each end. So you got those O brackets on top, that's away from the piece we're attaching to. I have mine orientated a little different than the picture. The L brackets are at the bottom on the floor, and so are those magnetic catches. And that's so this thing could sit on that L to kind of hold it together while we were putting this thing together. Next step, fasten 2 of those number 33 screws. Those are the long wood screws we've been using in those spots on the end, opposite of the magnetic catches. And there's holes there, you'll see them. We got those long screws in, 1 there, 1 right there. Next step is to put piece R on top. We're going to use 2 of those number 16 short screws we've been using with the brackets on top there. And then we're going to use 2 number 33 screws there. And 26, I'm guessing, is the stickers. Or as they call them, appliques. Those are stickers, bud. They're called stickers. Angle brackets there with those Phillips screws. That on both sides. Tightened our Phillips on each end here. And don't forget your stickers. And run them the same way as the grain. Good thing about a laminate particle board is they can make the stickers out of the exact same pattern they made there. And that's what it looks like with the sticker or applique attached. You can see it does blend in pretty good. I mean, you got to be looking for that or know where it is to even see it. Look way back here. You don't see that. For this step, we're adding our left upright here. Now you can see, well, actually, first off, I flipped my piece back over the way the instructions are showing because otherwise left is right and right is left, and that was just annoying. So flip that back around the way it's shown in the picture. You can see the Q and X board there, and with your middle board, there's those metal angled brackets we were just playing with, and then the board we previously put together, P and W, is right above that. And it says we need 13 of those 33 wood screws. And we're going to use one of the short 16 screws, which is going to be on that end where, right there on that guy. On the piece with the magnetic catches there. That's where number 16 is going. When putting in these wood screws, you really want to get them all started before tightening down any of them because this piece has pre-drilled holes. So I'm just putting it in about 2 turns till I get all of them on this end completely installed. You can see this last one. There's the hole right there. So we're going to need to get that started. And that way we know everything's put together right. You get this crooked, you'll blow out a side, and your new furniture is going to look like trash. Screws are all tightened down. And don't forget your obliques. Next step, it's going to look just like the last one. This time we're putting on side M. So it's going to go right here. The way I knew how to line them up is this little hole in the corner. That's where that bracket goes down on the skirt piece at the bottom. It's the only hole like that. And we got another side done. Just missing our stickers. I'll tell you what, they aren't big believers in providing any extra pieces. Used up all the stickers, those long wood screws, used those all up, and the little angle bracket screws, use them all up too. So don't make a mistake because there's no room for that. Next, we're putting the back on and the little footies. So it says we got to flip this guy over again, and the back is S, and it gets unfolded. Unfinished side out. We're going to attach it with a bunch of tiny nails that were included. 36 to be exact. Got our back panel all done with the 5,000 nails. And look! We actually got extras this time. I know, I'm just as shocked as you are. Next, we're putting on our felt feet. They come in this little strip here, so we peel them off. And the instructions say 1/8 of an inch from the end. So, right there somewhere. And there they are. We're moving on to the doors. Here we're getting door T, and we're putting 3 hinges on. Those are number 23. And we're going to use these number 35 screws, and you can see the round body portion of the hinge goes into the big holes there, and you can see the pre-drilled holes for the screws. Got our hinges all screwed in, all 3 of them. Went ahead and did the next step, which is putting on the plate for that magnet to stick to. Plate's number 29. It's held on with number 40 screws, the little baby guys. There's pre-drilled holes right at the top corner. That's where that goes. Now we do the same thing to the other door, which is labeled U. If you're doing things right, it's the only big piece you have left. Now it's time to mount the doors and then put the handles on. The screws you need are already in the hinges, so we just gotta put them on right and line up those hinges. Screw it in. First one is all on. Let's do the same to the other side. Got both the doors on, now it's handle time. They are screw number 34. Handles on. Now you get to do the fun part, which is adjusting the hinges. So you have 3 adjustments. This screw right here will bring the doors closer together or farther away horizontally. So when you screw it in, that's going to push the doors closer together. When you're going to unscrew it, you're going to get a bigger gap between the doors. Obviously, you have to do that on each hinge, and there's 6 total hinges. Now, to move the doors up and down, it's your 2 mounting screws. Those are slotted, so you'd loosen all 6 and then adjust up or down, try and hold it in place, and then tighten them back up. Now, I've done both of those adjustments. I still have to do my depth adjustment. You can see the doors are hitting and rubbing. For the depth adjustment, we're adjusting this screw right here. You'll have to loosen it, move it out, tighten it back up. On the right door, I have the depth adjusted properly, so see, it doesn't make contact with the frame at all, and it opens all the way up. Now, I haven't touched this side, and listen. Hopefully the microphone picked that up, but you can hear it rubbing on the frame right up against it there. Now, when we have them both shut, you'll see we have just a little bit of a gap there. And on this side, we're butted right up against it, so we need to adjust these out a little bit. And now we have both doors all nicely adjusted. See, no contact, opens up all the way. Next, we're putting in the shelves. You can see there's 4 of them. They're all the same size. It's nice that they don't go all the way across, so we can stagger them. Maybe need more space on one side or the other. You got a bunch of these little push pins. You just push into the holes and the shelf sits on top. And you can see we have several different holes, so we can make some adjustments. Same thing down here. Got her all tucked away in her spot. Show you how this guy fills up a cabinet quick. Got our adjustable shelves in there. Get a sneak peek of videos that are coming up. Then the other side, I didn't put in any of the shelves, but I got a rechargeable vacuum in there. Hide it almost like a little closet. And I actually think I'm going to pull back a couple of the nails, or one of the nails, run the cord through there, and we got a power outlet on the side there. That'll work pretty good. So there it is, guys, the Sauder storage cabinet. Thanks for watching.